You are a superstar. Symbol of a woman who be working for herself. You are a superstar. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. You a vlogger, fashion over. You a being one less than a mugoza. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie.
Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's Owamie Nature aka Miss Pia for bring back for entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, almost definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldlow. I mean, my ninjas were using natural lighting, okay? So that's why the lighting is like this. I'm sorry for that. We've got load shading, useless Escom has us again. But today, before we get into the story that I want us to talk about, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Dr. Malinga. Okay, this video has been publicized, oh my gosh, yes, almost everywhere. Okay, at this point, this is the video. Now that is Dr. Malinga in a very nice McLaren. For some of you that may not know how much this car costs, it costs 5 million, 6, 7. Like the brand itself of the car is like the elite of the elite, okay? Those are the type of gangs that actually gangs with this cars. That car is so expensive that it's not a lot of people that actually have it in this country. And so people seeing Dr. Malinga in that car actually got them a bit riled up. And some people are like, oh, I donated my 10 rands to Dr. Malinga, and now he's driving such an expensive car and I'm still broke and whatever. Now Dr. Malinga did come out, you guys, and he basically he responded to the chende that was basically being said, and this is what Dr. Malinga said. He said, Heban, I'm trending, and then he says thanks, bye, okay, like bye. From what I'm hearing, that is not his car. There's someone that's saying that I think it's his friend's car or something. Dr. Malinga, I feel like he's someone that is very funny. That leg removal from such an expensive car had me just like, nah, it can't be his. Like, can it? You know? And I think that maybe the one thing that I want to just go ahead and touch on before I move on, because I feel like this video, this is a story that has been spoken of so much, is that people were saying that, oh, I donated and now, you know, he is rich and now he is this and that. The reality of the matter is that when you donate in numbers, that person is gonna get, you know, money. If it is in numbers, that person can get a lot of money, okay? And just because you donated does not give you the right to go and dictate what someone has to do with the money that they receive. The thing that you can do is that if someone comes and asks for donations, goes blow the money, come back and ask for donations, you can just not give them those donations anymore. That's the only thing that you can do, unfortunately. But you cannot now expect to dictate what someone has to do with that money, because at the end of the day, let's say you gave 10 rands, can then 10 rands buy McLaren? No. But a million or a billion 10 rands, I'm sure they can. So people are expecting like to tell him how to spend His shmoney is what was actually funny to me. But anyway, I want you guys to go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. I don't think that the car is his. I've seen other people saying, I even saw Koma Pepandaba where someone sent a message to say that's like not his car. I think they said it's like a friend's car or something. And so I honestly would believe that more than him going and buying a McLaren when he was just crying G that he does not have money, and then he would get money and go blow that money on a car, millions and millions of rands. I don't think so. But anyway, go ahead and comment down below and let's move on to the next topic. Now up next, we're gonna move from one money problems to another shbobomke, and we're gonna be talking about Sandile Shezi. Now for some of you guys that do not know Sandile Shezi, his story honestly inspired me so much. He was like the youngest self-made millionaire in South Africa. He seemed to have a very bright future until things started. And the reason for that honestly is also just because I personally feel like we hate ourselves. As black people, we hate ourselves. We don't want to ever see another black person win. I feel like it's like honestly a thing, hey? It's a thing, and it's very scary. If anybody comes up and they're like doing well, they're always investigated and something is always found. Now I'm not saying that they ain't doing the things that they are found doing, but what I'm simply just saying is that, guys, I'll say this over and over again, why is it only us black people that are constantly being investigated? Why are y'all not going into those banks and have those people in white suits or black suits with white shirts and ties that are the real corruption billionaires? I'm even getting upset. Why are y'all not investigating them as well? But anyway, this is the headline that I got from my Pepanda when it says, headline, Bafo, I don't have money to pay back Madala, but I'll make a plan, says Sandile Shezi, pleading poverty. Self-proclaimed youngest millionaire Sandile Shezi says he does not have the 1.2 million that he owes to a retired principal that has offered to pay him 10,000 rands a week. So that's basically 40,000 rands a month. How long would that actually take him? 40,000 multiplied by 12. It would take what? 400,000 months to get 1.2 million rands back. Wait, am I calculating this wrong? I think I am. Wait, but if it's 40,000 rands a month multiplied by 12 months, right? Yeah, it would be 480,000 months. Then divide by what? Oh, guys, let me not just make myself look stupid in front of this camera. Let me not. My head is not gonna spin today. But anyway, that's what he's saying. And then, so they're saying that he said he's gonna pay him 10,000 rands a week instead. This week, the troubled business person claimed to be a pauper and asked the Sandton police officers who are investigating a case of fraud against him to plead for mercy from his alleged victim, so they will accept 10,000 rands weekly payments to service his debt. The principal has, however, rejected the offer, calling it laughable. In an email sent to the principal, which City Press has seen, Shezi said he was struggling financially. On Thursday, he made the first payment. I've attached proof of payment to his email. I acknowledge that it's not much. However, I will be making another payment to you shortly due to my financial circumstances at this moment. It's virtually important to make a huge lump sum payment. Now, they're saying Shezi wrote, however, I will make it a point that I make payments to you every single week. I believe the following payment will be slightly more than I believe the following payments will be slightly more. Thank you for understanding. The pensioner was allegedly defrauded of 1.2 million from his pension payout after he was lured to invest in Shezi's company Global Forex Institute after he met the embeddled business person at one of his business seminars at Morupa Casino in Limpopo. The principal opened a case of fraud against Shezi, which is currently being investigated by the Sandile police. Sought by a story by City Press. Okay, so my friend, I've also got this from City Press. So basically, okay, Mr. Andile Shezi basically held a seminar, and they're saying where's this place. They're saying that he actually held it at Morupa Casino in Limpopo. I was actually just there last week, but when there, he basically convinced this old man for him to put in money from his pension, and I guess, you know, it was supposed to triple some or fourple some or whatever, and this old man decided that he was going to take 1.2 million and he puts into that business. Now what I don't understand is that everybody knows that forex is a gamble. Okay, you win, you lose. That's saying that the case is still being investigated right now. So if it's still being investigated and he has not been found that Andile Shezi is guilty, why is he starting to pay the money? Were people not signing forms that they actually do understand that this is a gamble? You can win, you can lose. Sad as it is, it's quite sad, honestly, obviously, when our youngsters actually defraud older people. Imagine how many years you have to have worked to get a pension fund and be able to remove 1.2 million that someone just came and spoke to you and you took that money out. It's quite shameable, you know, that you'd even target old people. It's quite sad, but I'm really honestly just disappointed about this guy, because his story to me was so I was very inspired by his story, because I thought he was a legitimate businessman. I thought he was doing things the legitimate way. I mean, when it comes to forex, guys, you can make money, you may not make money. So you need to explain to people fully, and they fully understand. They sign, acknowledge that I'm giving you 1.2 million. From this 1.2 million, it may come back as 5 million rands, or I might lose it all. They are going after Andile Shezi, but Bushiri Bush was also in the same nonsense, okay, where he took a lot of people's monies, and those people, even to today, I don't know, guys. I honestly would like to interview people that were scammed by Bushiri, like a lot of money when it came to his forex, because he also was doing the same thing. So if you're one of those people, please send me an email. Let me interview you. Let's find out how much money were you scammed, how did it go, where are you now, how is it going, what would you like to see happen to people like Bushiri, who also did this and they just made sure that they were skipping the country. Someone like Andile Shezi, that is a South African, he's actually here in South Africa to face the music. But someone like Bushiri, he ran away to his home country. Then maybe should we also start having new laws that are actually saying that if you are not from South Africa, you are not allowed then to carry those forex, Ponzi, whatever, or people are supposed to be advised against you, because if you are caught, we is going to run like how Bushiri did. But Andile is here. The other person, well, he wasn't in the forex scam, but I think that is something that maybe we should also look into it. I quite find it unfair that others have to face the music and others have to run and not ever have to face the music, yet the crimes were all committed in the same country. So it's quite sad. I'm really disappointed in the fact that, you know, someone that because I honestly was so inspired by him, you guys. I'm like, you're so young, you're a businesswoman, he's married, he's a family man, you've never had any single scandal about him cheating or anything. I really honestly just admired him. Like I used to think like he's such a respectable young man, and at such an early age, but even with that, I still just want to find out, did he explain to these people? Because there are certain people that you'll explain to them, they know and understand that it's a risk, and they're like, no, you know, I'm gonna hold on to, I'll get that 5 million. And now when things go bad, it's the other side of gambling. They're like, no, I need my money, that was fraud. So I think that maybe we definitely need to get more information when it comes to this. But anyway, from Owamie, I want you guys to go and comment down below what you guys think. I love you guys, stay blessed, and I will see you guys in the next upload. Bye ninjas.